Wewe kama unataka bado kusikiliza kina Jaguar, no one has a problem. Go listen to Jaguar, cause listening to Jaguar, hakuna shida kusikiliza Jaguar. What's up YouTube? It's been a while since I did a video. It's been like 5 months since I did a YouTube video. And I'm really glad that I'm actually back. Nywele yangu inakaa vibaya. I think I should do a beanie. Let me do a beanie. Pia mnaona zile nguo kwa nyuma. Those clothes there because sijazikunja. Nimetoka kunjwa na mtihani last week, so I'm not kunjaring those clothes. So a while ago, I asked people to actually tell me things they'd like me to talk about in my videos. And y'all so weird. Y'all weird and nasty. Are you this interested in people's lives? Because the questions people asked me. A couple of you asked me very, very many things, and I made a list of them in this notebook. Focus. I was the focus. Anyway, so a couple of you asked me a lot of things, and I have them listed here. So I'm going to answer each and every question that I'm gonna find here. I narrowed them down to like, how many questions? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
2,000 years later.
11, 12, 13, 14. I narrowed them to like 15 questions. I don't know mbona zimekuja 14. Ukiona sijajibu yako ujue zote ziko hapa. Yeah. Naona mlirudia. Juu hizi ma-account niliona hapa, wengine mnarudia. Ninakuambia uniambie kitu mara moja, wewe unaenda unarudia unauliza ingine. You are so interested. I try to avoid the very, very personal questions. So I'm going to answer the ones that are not very personal. Why am I stuttering today so much? The very first question, wewe nakujua mwenye uliuliza hii swali. Na mliuliza wengi hata kwanza. As a matter of fact. Are you dating? I don't know even how I'm gonna answer this. The thing is, I've not been dating in a while. I'm single. I've actually even forgotten how slippers work because slippers zinakuanga mbili. Yeah, na mimi niko peke yangu. It's supposed to be a joke. I don't know if you're going to get that. A possible reason why I've not been dating is because probably I do prefer personal life. I don't wanna leave the fact that I know I have to sijui get entitled and sijui nenda nijibu nani. Ati siku ikiisha lazima nipigiane simu tuongee 3 hours. 11 times. We call each other 11 times. No, I really don't like that. What I'm gonna say is I actually prefer a very personal life. And it's not like dating is going to make my life isikuwa personal or something. I just love the fact that my life is just gonna be there. I just know it is just me and me alone. The fact that I have to live with sijui najua kuna mtu, no, that is what I don't like. Kuna mtu mwingine mahali sijui wata atakasirika nisipompigia. That's what I really don't like. I just like personal life. That's it. Yeah. That's why I'm not dating. I love personal space, and I feel like dating can never give you personal space. Yeah, I hope nimekujibu. You can come and shoot your shot. What happened to your reaction content? Now, my reaction content, a reason as to why I stopped posting reaction content was because I realized people are not really into that. You see, it's not people's cup of tea. So that's why I stopped posting reaction content. That is basically the reason. Actually realized I was taking not a lot of time, but I was taking time to edit, and the more I kept on editing, the more the quality of the videos kept on increasing, the more people stopped actually taking interest to what I was doing. But if you badly want reaction content, you just comment down below. I can see what I can do about it. I look for something more Kenyan to react to. The reason as to why I started reaction content was because I wanted content that I've seen my other YouTubers do. That is why I wanted to do reaction content this whole time. I wanted to do reaction content because niliona YouTubers wangu wakifanya reaction content and I loved their content. That is why I wanted to do reaction content. Yeah, nimerudia jina content mara mingi sana. Then I realized it's not something people love to do, and my friends were actually booking me about it, telling me, "Oh, unafanya mambo ya wazungu." So I decided to just stop it. Not stop it because they told me to. Stop it because they actually had a point. And sometimes we need to listen to and reason with people. Hiyo mambo nimemaliza. Tick. Tumemaliza hizo maswali mbili. Why did you stop posting on TikTok? Now about TikTok, I actually posted today. Yeah, I'll go to my TikTok and check it out. The link is down in my description. I always do yapping videos. I've always wanted to yap. That is even why I even started posting videos on YouTube before I went to TikTok. I always wanted to yap. There's this stereotype where everyone was saying, to be able to have good YouTube views, you need to start from TikTok. I never actually bought that, but I'm forced to accept because you see right now I've been seeing on how other TikTokers have been like starting their own YouTube channels and the way they've been doing good. because of, you know, they have a good TikTok fan base. So I didn't actually stop posting on TikTok. I just took a break. You know, it's okay to take a break from these things. Yeah, it's okay to take a break. Sasa kwa nini shinde nimepost 2 videos from sijui na post videos 5 alafu zinapata 20 likes. Sometimes you just need to take a break and see what the algorithm can do for you. Give the algorithm a chance if you cannot give your ex a chance. Give the algorithm a chance. It does miracles. Yeah. But I'm still posting. I'll still want me to go back to the like regular posting that I was doing. You can always tell me. I will always do that. Film recommendations. Talk about Kenyan films. You're trying to tell me to talk about Kenyan films, as in give you recommendations of Kenyan films. Because if I can give you recommendations of Kenyan films, I'll give you a long ass list and I'm never gonna finish. But what I'm going to say is, I really hate the stereotype of like Kenyan films are not interesting. Because of late I've been watching Kenyan films. I've been watching Maisha Magic films. I've been watching YouTube films. I've been watching a couple of Kenyan films. And what I can say is Kenyan talent is actually on top. I don't know if you guys have actually realized how Kenyan films are improving on their cinematography, on their audio quality, on their actors and actresses, improving. The quality of the script is changing. A film I would tell you to watch because hawajafika hata episode, I think, 10. They haven't even gotten to 10 episodes yet, is Lulu. Lulu is this new show with Shiko Mushiri as the, I think, kind of the main. Not really the main as per the episode of Mefika Sai, because there's a lot of things happening. So if you're actually gonna sit there and be like, oh, sijui, I don't love watching Kenyan films, uko busy hapo unasherehekea films za wazungu, and Kenyan talent is on another level, then I think you're actually losing it. You're actually losing it. You're missing out. What I didn't actually like about that film is only one thing. The fact that we did a recycling of one character. I know y'all know Angie Magio. She's acted in a couple of many Kenyan films. You know, recycling that actress and actually making her do what she did in the last film, because she was acting in Zari previously before Lulu started. Zari, she was behind the death of some old man. Aliwa mzee anaitwa, nimesahau jina huyo mzee. Aliwa Balozi. Yeah, Balozi is the name. So the other part aliwa Balozi, and then there's a side pia. Sijui tena story tena inaanza kama ameua bwana yake. It sounded a bit monotonous to me, but the film is good, the acting is good, the cinematography is good, the audio quality is good, everything is good. I don't know, y'all are missing out. Oh my days, you are missing out. So if someone wants to start saying, oh sijui, oh I cannot watch Kenyan films, sijui Kenyan films sound cringe, wewe peleka hiyo mambo yako huko. Wewe ndio utaki kuwatch, you're missing out. You're actually missing out, because speaking from an actor's POV, Kenyan's videography is starting to elevate. Everything is improving. We are not having the sijui watu kurekodiwa na thermos anymore. Atuna rekodiwa na zile kamera za ID. We are not using those anymore. Kenyan cinematography has improved. Why is the name cinematography disturbing me? Now the same applies to Kenyan music. Someone asked me about my music taste. I really don't have a specific music taste. What I believe about music is is the one that speaks to your soul. Like yenyewe inakuongelesha tu kwa roho and you feel good about it. That's the music you should totally listen to. That is my perspective of music. And to speak about Kenyan music, I think Kenyan music is also really good. You just need to look for that perfect artist who speaks to your soul. Wewe kama unataka bado kusikiliza kina Jaguar, no one has a problem. Go listen to Jaguar, because listening to Jaguar, hakuna shida kusikiliza Jaguar. Hakuna shida kusikiliza nani huyo mwenye alikuwa anasema ati mkini support Kenya kifikia.
Basi wakini support walai. Ina tafika huko juu, you understand? But imefika place Kenya ukiwa mpenzi, ukiwa unafanya the right thing. They want to really
Pose, Willy Paul. If you want to listen to Willy Paul, I mean, what I'm trying to say is, I don't have a specific music taste. I mean, music varies. As in, people have different opinions. People listen to different stuff. Hiyo ina depend tu na wewe mwenye anakuongelesha kwa roho yako. If you badly wanna listen to Rose Muhando is Rose Muhando even Kenyan? I don't think she's Kenyan. Is she Kenyan? Ama she's Tanzanian? I don't know. Actually, come to think of it, I don't know that. Do you, wewe mwenye unaniwatch sasa unajua? Kama unajua, comment down below. Kama pia ujui, you like and subscribe. Someone asked me about my hobby and my talent. My hobby, I have a couple of hobbies. I don't know, should I list them? So I love singing when I'm bored. I love reading, writing poems. I love watching. I love sleeping and eating. Heavy on sleeping and eating. It's not supposed to make me look like some lazy person, but I love sleeping and eating. I love doing that. Like, I mean, if kama sahi tushamalizana na semester, why would I bother myself waking up early in the morning? Ama niamke nitafute kazi. I mean, I love sleeping and eating. To sound more resourceful as a person, I love writing poems, singing, cooking. Yeah, a couple of things I love to do. My talent. I'm really good at singing. If you want a cover of any song, just comment down below. I'll do it. So I love singing. And a couple of other things, but my main talent is actually singing. I love acting. No, it's about, no, you're not supposed to say so I know how to sing and I know how to act. Yeah, those are very good given talents, and I'm so grateful that God gave me that. Nana. Someone asked me about my age. Nitakufinya bro. Nakujua wewe mwenye umeniuliza age unataka nitakufinya bro. Unaniandika kwa mtandao wewe. So I'm just 18 years. Yeah, not much. Cause there's someone I was talking to and then I was like, I look like 15. Walinidanganya. Nakaa mzee, niko na ndevu. Si mnaona ndevu hapa, niko na ndevu. Huyo mwenye alikuwa ananiambia hivyo alikuwa ananidanganya. Why are you lying? That's the whole point. I feel like there's a shadow casted on this side of my face. I don't know. I feel like there's a shadow casted on this side of my face. Somebody asked me about do I prefer phone calls or text? I prefer text. Why do I prefer text? I feel like text there's more to texting than calling. It's very weird actually, because at some point tunapata tunapigiana simu and we run out of things to tell each other. It's so weird. Phone calls are so weird. I don't know. I love phone calls when maybe I'm dealing with superior people. Watu wenye wamenishinda miaka kama mbao hivi. Au ndo tunaweza ongea na simu. Tunaweza ongea kwa simu, you know. But when it comes to, I just prefer texting. I feel like texting is much more versatile. I can express myself in many ways in texting than phone calls. Just so ukinipigia then nianze cringe kukwambia certain things. It's so weird. As a person, me personally, I prefer texting. I prefer IG, I prefer WhatsApp, I prefer all those apps where I can text you rather than making phone calls. Because I feel like phone calls that inakuanga weird at some point. Because I have to sit there for hours to just talk to you and we could just text. Ama, you see, when your minutes ziko limited. Minutes is actually limited, but Wi-Fi isn't limited, you know. When you have Wi-Fi for the whole time, so we can text for as long as we wish. But there's a story and there's an agenda to talk about. So I'll always prefer texting over phone calls. Introvert or extroverted? Someone asked me that. I'm not introverted 100%, not extroverted 100%. What I'm gonna say is I have groups where it depends with the group. I'm very versatile when it comes to how I express myself. But what I'm gonna say is there's ambiverted between introvert and extrovert. Niko hapo katikati. It depends with the people I'm with. If I'm with people I've been acting with ever since I joined whatever I have joined, na nitashinda nimesema hivyo, I'd say pretty talk when I'm with people I'm used to. But when it comes to watu wageni, wewe sijakujua, wewe hata sikujui, you're a stranger, na unataka niongee freely. No, I don't do that. I actually prefer it actually way na vary. Or siongeleshi watu the same way. Talking to people can always change depending on what we're talking about, who I'm talking to, and where we are talking. Like mali tunaongelea pia wineza. Because if we get to maybe a public place, I don't know the people around, so you can't expect me to be shouting all over. I'm gonna be looking like a hooligan, like a crazy person. Yeah, but I can say I'm not introverted. Yeah, and I'm not extroverted. Niko hapo tu katikati. You ina vary. Why am I not in any relationship? I think I answered this during my first time. Yeah, I need personal space. There's more to a relationship than just having sex and just staying. There's more to a relationship than just that. Because every single time at sijui lazima tukutane tuende sijui wapi, there's more to a relationship. I personally prefer personal space. I'd rather struggle on my own than actually have to deal with someone else's trouble. Yeah. Why did you start posting videos? Or why did I start posting videos? I started posting videos because I've always wanted to post videos. I've always wanted to just start my camera and rant online the way I want. Yeah, because it's my phone and it's my account. I can do anything I wish. That's why I started posting. I didn't even start posting as in for kind of like sijui venye watu post for the limelight. Okay, at some point, yes, you might feel like energy yako inakuwa wasted because you're posting a lot of videos and people are not maybe giving you that action, they're not liking, they're not favoriting. But I started posting videos because I just wanted to post videos. I mean, that's why I started a YouTube channel. You know, that's why I wanted to rant. That's why I started reaction videos, because I wanted to get themes that I could use to rant. Like naanzisha tu video na napiga kelele tu. That's what I wanted to do. Yeah, you know. Because I cannot go making noise with people out there. Let me just make video noise. let me just make noise with the camera started. That's what I wanted to do. Yeah, you know, that is the reason why. When is my birthday? My birthday is on 8th September. 8th September. The year is not important. I already told you my age, so you can calculate down. I'm a pia hiyo ujue hesabu. Is it me who finds it very cliche to actually, you know, post people on their birthday? Ukipata you have 5 friends who have a birthday, alafu una post too. 5 friends who have a birthday. Now I have to post the first friend, I have to post the second person, kupost too. I find that really cliche. Yeah, mara kwanza ni post, mara pili ni post, nipate watu watano wako na birthday on the same day. Now I have to fill my status with 5 people, and we've not even been maintaining constant communication. Speaking of communication, I'm a person who strongly believes in communication. Another reason why I don't prefer relationships is because mnaweza argue over the smallest things. We have to argue because you have not contacted me in 2 days. In 2 days. 2 days probably I've been having exams. My phone has been off. Nimekuwa nikingangana kuokoa sem. Sasa wewe unataka kuja kucomplain kusema venye hatujaiongea. So yeah, the communication. So along the line of communication, I feel posting people on their birthdays cliche, because I have to post you and we haven't been talking for months and months. Just because I know when is the birthday, ama niliona umepost that tomorrow is my birthday, I have to wish you happy birthday, I have to post you, I have to borrow, ni kuombe picha ni kupost. I find that really cliche. Yeah. But my birthday is on 8th September. If in case you want to get me a gift, I wouldn't mind. I've exhausted all the questions. I don't know why it doesn't want to focus, but I've exhausted all the questions at this point. Yeah, if you have other questions, you can ask me. Yeah, so that's it. That's me. Yeah. So I guess that's all for today. Kama mko na mambo ingine ya kuniambia, mnaweza niambia. Yeah. Kwa comment section. Nitawajibu, sitakata. Also, you can check me out on TikTok if you want. Yeah. Not like if you want, it's an obligation. Check me out on TikTok. Ingia hapo chini kwa description. Check me out on TikTok. That's all for today. I'm tired of asking people to subscribe. Yeah, if you find me interesting, you can subscribe though. Wacha nenda hata nikakunje nguo. I think that's all for today, guys. I'll be posting more. Yeah. If you like this video. That's all for today. Bye, guys.